Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Purple Room, a Tiger TV podcast. I'm your podcast producer, Jillian Elliott, but I'm also the host for today's show. Here at Tiger TV, we're really excited about getting this podcast started, and we're looking forward to reaching LSU students and the Baton Rouge community in a new way. So thank you so much for joining us today on our first official episode. I spoke to the Balcony Bengals LSU Superfans in an interview for today's episode, but before we get into that, we're going to give you a quick rundown on the top stories of the week. Starting off in sports, the undefeated LSU women's basketball team is facing off against the also undefeated South Carolina Gamecocks Sunday at 1 p.m. Up on our website, tigertv.tv, we have a full press conference with Coach Kim Mulkey where she spoke about how her and her team are preparing for the game. In entertainment news, an LSU MFA graduate, Ana Reyes, is now a New York Times best-selling author after publishing her debut novel, The House in the Pines, which was also selected for Reese Witherspoon's book club last month. We spoke to Ana about what her journey to becoming a published author has looked like, and you can view the full story on tigertv.tv. Finally, a top story in news following the deadly February 6th earthquake that took place in Turkey and Syria. LSU student organization Feminists in Action is raising money for those affected by selling t-shirts and other merchandise. For more information and a link to the fundraiser, read the full story on tigertv.tv. For more coverage on all things LSU news and sports, follow us at LSU Tiger TV on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and watch our live shows at 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday on our website and on our YouTube channel. We are here with the Balcony Bengals in the Purple Room. Welcome to the Purple Room. What are your names?
My name is Brendan Barriant.
And I am Eli Coleman.
So the Balcony Bengals, we see it on the t-shirts, we see it at basketball games, we definitely see it on Highland Road on football game days. I've definitely had a t-shirt thrown at me before by you guys. But how did the Balcony Bengals get started? I want to hear the origin story.
So it kind of started not this past football season before, coming off a tough loss against UCLA. In September here, it's very hot, pretty hot weather. Going around tailgating around campus kind of wasn't in our plan that day for the first home game. So we said, you know what, let's tailgate here at the apartment. We're right there on the south gates of campus. We'll cook something. We'll have our own bathroom, have all our own drinks. Won't have to worry about anything. And then we'll just head to the game. And I look up, and there's a couple guys on the balcony, and I'm thinking, what are we doing outside on the balcony? And next thing you know, there's like 12, 13 people out on the balcony, all hollering at people passing by, yelling "Go" and Tigers back and forth, and that kind of deal. And it just kind of became a thing that we look forward to each week. And I think, a lot of the people who pass right there on game days, they're most of the time they're parking in their same spots. And so it kind of became a thing where they expected to see us and we kind of expected to see them. So the crowd and fan interaction really became something that we enjoyed, and that's kind of where it took off from there. And then basketball season last year, coming off a rough football season, we were very excited for what Will Wade had in store. We knew he was going to have a good team. And so it just kind of took off from there, supporting the basketball program. Guys like Dave Haskin, former director of operations, Nelson Hernandez, and them were very outreaching to students. And I think that was a big part of it. Bringing energy to basketball games, to what was already there, was something that we really took off with. And then Joe Schwartz and Kim Mulkey's crew, that also became a big deal.
Have y'all recruited? Did you start with a team of guys? Are there more people that are joining?
It kind of became it just was like us six mainly to start, and a couple other guys. And then it just kind of from there, you just start to build relationships, build friends through athletic events and tailgates and parties and stuff like that. And, you just kind of gain those friendships and those relationships, and it just kind of goes from there.
I like to think of it as a community.
Yeah.
That's
a good way to put it.
So, if you come to the balcony and hang with us, you classify as a balcony Bengal.
Yeah.
That's what I think about it. So it's definitely something special. So
yeah.
Awesome. So, on your Instagram, there's DJs, there's photographers, there's merch. Everybody has a Balcony Bengals shirt at the games. Everyone has seen the logo. What do y'all do? If you could put it into a definition, what's the Balcony Bengals?
So I think our main thing really is, we're the Balcony Bengals because of the Phil Balcony. And that's kind of our main thing, tailgates and stuff before football games, parties, whatever it may be, at the balcony. And it's just become almost like a venue where we have tailgates and stuff like that, and people look forward to passing, stopping there and then heading to maybe a friend's tailgate or whatever it may be, come by, get some Fred stuff.
Shoot the t-shirt
cannon is always a good thing that people love. I think kind of take it for granted. Sit there and say I have a T-shirt cannon. It's pretty cool. Fred's is a crucial part of that operation. So that's kind of our main thing now. And basketball, we almost consider the spring like our off season, and we love supporting winning programs just in general, whatever it may be. And so, especially this year with Kim Mulkey's team, we love supporting. We have a good relationship with Joe Schwartz and some of those other guys on the staff. And so it's kind of almost like our off-season ventures that we have where, we're supporting basketball or whatever it may be. So
yeah, they often reach out to help, like, promote games,
Yeah.
like, get students to go to games and, like, help with, gymnastics, too, and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So it's really good for them to get
Yeah.
more people to the games,
Yeah.
I guess. And we just try to aid with that, too.
yeah,
so.
do what we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. You've become like almost like a marketing team for
Yeah.
LSU sports in a way. Put you on payroll. But bring me through a game day during football season. Like morning to night, what does that look like? Say we have like a 6 o'clock game.
Well, it normally starts on probably Thursday or Wednesday, somewhere around then. We start getting our stuff from Fred's, getting all our product and whatever we need for the day, and T-shirts, towels, whatever it may be for the cannon, merchandise, stickers, tattoos, stuff like that we can have, for people to take pictures with and use and whatnot. And then Thursday, Friday, you're kind of prepping the place, getting everything ready. And then Saturday, it's pretty early wake-up call normally. Pretty much up. Neighbors probably aren't the biggest fan, but we're pretty much up by 7 a.m. blaring music, getting ready to go because it's game day. You only get a certain amount of them during the year. You only get a certain amount in your college career, really.
Yeah.
Jacob's got to start cooking early. We start cooking a pastilla, gumbo, whatever it may be. And then from there, it just slowly builds into the party and then the pregame, tailgate, and then head to the stadium. And it's a good time. A lot of people come by and stop by. I made a comment to, I'm not sure who at the end of the year. I've met so many people that I never would have imagined meeting, whether it was, a guy from Scotland, or a guy from Britain, stuff like that, who you just never would have met, who knows somebody at the balcony, and then next thing you know, there's a bunch of people there and you're getting to meet and have a good time with. So
Yeah, I think we often get it. People get confused because it's an open invite for us.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It's a revolving door.
Yeah.
That's so like.
yeah, if you know somebody, come on by.
It's a nice air conditioned apartment that we live in, and so
It never rains at the balcony.
it never rains at the balcony.
So I've heard rumblings that some of the Balcony Bengals are graduating. What is that going to look like once people start graduating? Probably a touchy subject, but what's the future of the Balcony Bengals?
I mean, that's something that we've been asked kind of since day one. We definitely, still have a lot of guys in school for next fall. So that's definitely a plan for now. Just because the fall, like I said, that's our main season. Football season's our main deal, tailgates and stuff like that. After that, I mean, you just kind of, I've always said from day one, you just take things one day at a time. Because like I said, I've met so many people that I never would have imagined meeting. And so, you just take things one day at a time. Never know who may reach out tomorrow or the next day or things like that. So
My plan, opposition of that, I like to plan things out. So, like he said, we met a lot of people, and I like to. I thought I'm in my 4th year now, so
Yeah.
I thought it was a good idea. I had so much fun. I'm just gonna stick around for a 5th year. But
well, mechanical engineering's a little different.
Yeah, but I feel like my final goal at one point is to like buy the balcony, buy the apartment myself, and then have other students at LSU that we can somehow get in contact with to basically run the same operation that we once ran and just kind of keep it going, because I feel like the vibes and the spirits are so high right now. We can't just like end it on us. Like I find it's something that we can just keep continuing, because we're not a frat, but like we kind of act as a frat.
It's a
community. So like I feel like we can definitely continue the process with some more incoming freshmen, and you never know, we might have some interviews and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see.
Never know who you meet, like I
Balcony
said.
Bengals.
Rush Balcony Bengals. That's what I like to hear. So.
That's great. Well, I'll be excited to see where this takes you guys and how it changes. But if any viewers or listeners want to follow the Balcony Bengals, where can they find you?
Instagram, Twitter, I think a little bit of TikTok, YouTube. Well, not really YouTube.
We post our videos on YouTube.
Instagram, Twitter, at Balcony Bengals. All of our tags are all the same. So at Balcony Bengals, capital B. So
feel free to come to the apartment anytime, man.
Stop by, or even if you just walk by on a game day, get a T-shirt shot at you or something like that. You
Definitely.
never know.
Like I said, revolving door. 206, baby. Come on.
That's awesome. All right, well, thank you so much for coming to the Purple Room.
Perfect. Thank you for having us.
Of course. Thanks for joining us in the Purple Room for our first official episode. We'll be releasing new shows every other week on all of your favorite streaming services, so go subscribe and turn on post notifications. I'll see you next time in the Purple Room.